Hello viewers, aji ami khan yade Cornerstone Higher Secondary School Dimapur de ahigina ase aru ami jankari pa nishina yade Thanksgiving program of Shri Tongpang Ozükum, Honorable Advisor, Department of Water Resources, Government of Nagaland. Tai laga edu Thanksgiving program 24th Angetyongpang Constituency laga Dimapur de thaka manu khan bra edu program do organize kurina ase kushe. Aibi ami khan edu program do kinika jabole ase detail jankari ami khan sai sabo.
Celebrate and honor God and offer thanksgiving to Him and offer thanksgiving to all the well-wishers for the tumultuous victory of our Honorable Advisor, Shri Tongpang Ozükum. I jubilantly welcome every individual from far and near who has come to bless this occasion, who has come to bring meaning to this happy occasion. So thank you once again for being here. Also, I would like to offer sincere gratitude to the media personnel who are here today, who are rendering your valuable service and your valuable time this day. So thank you so much. 여기 승동원 이바마 asno kana syndrome machine the Saras Banza Sushi, Dr. Imson Pirong Jamir, Assistant Professor, Discipleship Bible College, Dimapur, as linear Ramara, Saras Banza Asramar.
Saras Banza, Kunam Tudushi, Asertabo Kurang Agazasang, Tanashi, Kibuba, Uchisang Sumram, Tana Iba Anabu Tasum, Nai. Unuk nung mua sunung tinamasamir tadan pa sisat sa answer na yung labilang tichum bira chaktan answer manawir chaktan tinawiyanda isua jama duburam sara sa damir nai kumamawar yung machinam sa amen.
이거 뭐야? 아서도 좀 봐자가 가오도 너무 좀 아저고 말이야. 아로 자수로 하자기. 다로 지금 이거 맞다 가는 거를 아우스 니 서도 비를 이거를 이거는 그러면 야수도 동좀 하는 다시 아니 여수를 하는 게 아래를 가서 동안 아자야 하나씩 아자 당연상 아가서는 나가 가을 기다리고 또 나와도 서도 아자야 하고 한 가을 다 난 보통집 아래야 막 아자야 말 그바다 준비 봐 당시 따로 서도 한 와서도 또 암적을 여러 점 하면 다시 돌아가는 따로 가서 엘렉션 달라 아서는 어렵게 좀 해야 방탄스가 더 좋아서
자다네 아나라 통화마 이빠져봐 안나번 점 다시 봐보고 봐야 야 가나 소매야 신나게 용마사나 가나 미면이 아세봐야 아수 아도마 누가도마 딱고든 아세 시사세 연결 다좀 가서가 야게 배 담아진다 아스 Angetyongpang Ndpp party 마 이봐서 맞았어요.
Eko gobole nai, wali baji Thanksgiving program ya sih. Election time wale, bisi dialog maribo. Aru kiniga photo buribo, ekjon kiniga danibo, kiniga buru sab bogo. Wali baji to eko gobole no. Eso ki thanks dibuli time ase, eso nam uja buri ase. Aji kiniga miligin ase. Next year bi aru itu 28 2028 TV aman ini kan miliknya hat ekta hoy kena aru amakan angai Yongpang tu naudan banabo so manu muti thakibi aru kunuba langbang kota ulai ni amakan ekta mon hoy kena ekta kam ribo kena aji goi kesi thank you
asulga jakalmi bayana tane bumbuba asulani Shri Tongpang Ozükum tane bana asulga paksugo Cabinet Minister was the Inales Saga BGP Alliance Aliba Janga Tis Shadowing Cabinet Anana Sildasba Janga Asunu Imlaba Momoda Saga Advisor Water Resource Water Party Aji Asolo Constituency Jadama Tumaza Tololia Same by Panak Tumulum Nama Titi Barnisher Asibaya Yamaji Baya Shana, Babadam, political work Atadam, Inaga Ruba Jana, Baya Yamaji Simba, Ganga, Nabalam Siba Jana, Asanuk Tumoz, Talian Muzuda, Nibu Ganga Imar,
Tandubu Aslo. Nai Asini, Angetyongpang area sana demi, Constituency pun demi, Constituency no. Lupu tajung tem acaki, Lumita, Yerdapa Janga. Asal asal lungcima leba jangan dan iba tahu mugo asal iba tahu orang obat dengan orang asal dan jangan dengan sangat sebab sedap sih ya. Anongji asal linear Tongpang Ozükum asal batamim kita tu panik ya berenga ini aku puni dah panik ma iba dengan sangat agak sih. Tadam no sebenarnya asal linear kita tu Asia macam aslinya takam anu arisita lah muaca, tu muaca mana yang mana dah iba untat sebagai keterlalu terpangan.
Amanan pura siapa mah tangan membentuk Constituency amma yang datang ni saga aja asun longjember, emang laju pura bangla anu taruh longja asun iba chance aja dah emang anu je iba tangan depan je asun ni ya coba je dah ajak sih mah ya sangsia awal asyik Tajung juga no, orang bangla, anu, tanda benar, orang bang, terbelah, babang si benar usus, jangan menoleh, anu si, ni tangga siapa bah, ayo kita semua terber, sah aja, jangan beramsi, asal dunia dah, kau aja tangga bah, chance tajung si, anu si, iba tangga depan anu si, mana ni, kelmi dari depan, terang terber, liau usus bah, ada bah, bila mana ini dah, utas lagi, iba uji si sebenarnya anak boleh.
O kipu naku tatu nayuze epurte machumke tane onokine tansane nayuze menania
Adangji election wadang yat wamas asar asungi chimbi baya chimbi lo as aleza tanaban adokts ya tasak tibaje second time adokts ba ya da asungi chimbi bado chimbi lo aleza ja adangji thagam election to ba aje Tongpang tholo as Asalnya Angetyongpang nang masih sedih. Saya nagalima Constituency Cornerstone. Takam election Tongpang je olora. Ni yang masih saya untuk collector Madamar Tato Achage, Mother Rajage, Ajewa Chimbiania Show. Anoje, Asunuke Yiba Tongpang, Kangadang Maranga Rago, Kadan Doctor, and Haja Aje Asin Iragodam, Panua, Tangadaba, the Borton of the Adasaba, Tangadaba Tajuno, Vilamba Tajuno, Tago, Saga, Mim Cherem Marambano, it's on it, Ams Adrasano, Takama, Aje, Sanamiasano, Yiba Ams, Tokso, Anoje, Tamasa, Sangamdam, Iba Mong, Tulo Suji, Asano Achak Sandaber, Sangamdam Tanasam, Apatsile. Simbai, Tamulong, Ndpp, Asser Party President, Sir Chungwang Gunyak, Pioneer Party Rank and File, Panu Achake, Jasana Mulung Lama, Ticket Alzabama, Taung Mogo, Asan area Sangarak, Iba Mulung Tok, Jayowa Suji, Asan Linear Naga, Tanayangi Biliaga, Jasan area Sangarabi, Ganam Polar Woda, Ibaji, Shizara. Government Tanagar Idanada. Tagan March long Simbai budget speech. Agazo government in down program policy. Chak Alimaz and Ladadash Sayogo. Chief Minister budget speech no Yatanoa. Saga Takamsa Sandongji Takamsa Tachung Dibasa Nia Police. Lanur the Madama, Asser entrepreneurs, livelihood Adama. That's some other focuser, Takam budget young lawyer. Government job, ya scale down as a Marango, team job grade masters. Sender Nani Finance Ministry as a directive book, guideline book, state Achano, developments new Paya. 65%, 65 to 70% development nongam sham. As a team get 30 to 35% wage salary no ina guideline boy ba maj. Sawa Nagaland bo ulda 65% salary no indor 30%, 35% asuno development nongam shya. Ibaje asuno tangar mamanda baje baje. Anong je Oda jogo government employment ya scale down as. Agi nama do tanah agi teman sangkama iyak seba putu siu. Bapa kata ya kata RDN teror itu dah matsar itu. Asbab putu mengalir kata. Jogo competitive world lah. Uba NSS betul mengalir ya karena mereka lagi sabo. NSF board में 12%, 12.5%. आज मगज़ ला दादा भाई बनो, एक काम मनानो तक आज team, सगा तांपोर कुबा तंजगालियर, कंगरा मरक्का इंतंगा के सदा उन योशी बता. तालियर जे इपानो असन इरा सांगलो या दोलां पज़ बुआ ना exam उनकी मर्ज़ा नसन दोलां ट्रक सर्दा डिपार्टमेंट अच्छा के post submit salary NSS bidang. Yang nang jangan nonglangan na semua. Pasal bunga, ang yung mga sangara competitive exam nong je, so sebra aja achievement asasalo. Yawa tangada pa nong election ta. Declaration mabang chimbia jarabado, aje kohimanong kigar sanangar. Mabang tira reserve renovation asasa government ki. Idak je aja asan ira sanganam tachangrar nam. Competitive exam agazana dam idak je asuk pano mang coaching center lamokja je disungari bene sawaja iba sindongja election ay no ge anga shalier matanaliza iba je nang sabadam do election mabang chimbi ba do ni majak je tamolong lier goda iba ja shisamja development of underdeveloped area asra asno with the department lier idak je yung the old new pangsang chakpa je parno ai thema do economically underdeveloped do parno asar 2018 ni raruba chimbiaruba thakam do January 3rd the last cabinet no it was approved as 2023-24 financial year nang ibo pano ka jo scheme nung ito ka aje iba benefit ta nang nge agi tan saksa area board ma ambulance khali zalir asuno ge mok chongalir ko sa kangarang nang takta chida area board 50% dang asa tangar bo aje market rate kejilier aje charge asuno nang takpa bangono am shisa ambulance wala na malir ya kan na GCB aligo ile de binenge ito majak je ang yung bangsa nga duma kana di ba man kiji yakse ni maranga yakse nabagi sar nong ite shisa za gasa da sar wala nagalin map no ang yung bang zaklo aliba je aje kuna basa mas tadam sa kana iba sundong je yang aliba as policy murder iban ge nagan balam chidia agya jere namogo anam palara edak je senso inongeda ano student name aja tanda sundong a chamno a chaya na iba sundong chongdiba no tagongwa je mongda basuje ege di bawono aleba sunding unit senso sangar a chokna anam palara tanongba unit thirga no sundong nong silamagiba 아시아글란 이바 선동 말로는 바 정하다는 상상동 당시 이바 선동 타고 tulung고 아착당 가난 플라네라 양지 고와드마 정말비 아신 아마 용방 임청하신 유닛 탐 아사 아마 용방 상을 만으니 모아정네다 이바 오타스하게 고와드마 가난 플라
나는 이바 딱국 드는 상하가지고 신동 노 신옥사 댄스무고 아짝다니 디마볼 모심디 선수 오피스 아장아 성람 타미엠 아시 타옥 타능상 살람 무슨 고람 사드르 이밀리바 미니스바 이크베즈바제 바 아작 아옥트 다 지마스야 바로 아작 비 디파트먼트 비 다시 리벌 가노가 워 아노지 아승구바나다 이바 농각 진행이 분어와 받은 동료들과 인약세 dim강하시 마스바가 분어와 바베비즈 바야지 바리벌 농말이지 바미약스노 그당을 주고 마지막 다수록 미임제 다시 말지 아수노게 검절 아설다로 가는고 바미에 아농지 이마지 무슬리 아농지 뜨가함들을 다루고 나와도 아수노게 당보다 롱지마제 달리 아스노 군마르냐 아니오가 롱지메 뜨감들로 우티네라 발라바든 이바 다용과 우자기 그와르면 하나보다
양이 아슬리니르 보고 몽검자메르 반 버스드 나말라가 아루아 이바스노농 댄스바잖아 단느 이바스노 가람브라 가닥스고 아농지 아노 내당 알리아블라바 우장가 시스템 이리아노 말리바 주주도 농이 뜨거를 알름방나시노 알리라슨 이레상얼다 누누 기아리 누누 시사다종 누누 누부롱슨 젠디라루아 우누 땅이 빠용 다는 이바타우롱 아스농도 달려 아농지 ya uzun musindia jumpa gi asal unuk iyak bagi masuk saga ire samari des mangzuga asal linear dagam ya asal nok asu sikara tung di bangda angadada biyau pa longsen bener tung di bangsa asal di mawar nongalir asal ire samari bi kibong bi opis bi mabar namdaka doktor 비 롱슨, 비 가리버너, 비 시사자기, 우와 비 임정동. 더스 망스가 아누부사 누구, 누부사 누구, 마방사 마방인도가 아스노 아저기 야리드 바스시. 이래생을다 나랑 블라리다 이바지가 시설 셔녹사 아루아다는 실마기고 너는 아저딱 드는 아저다 미시야가 nó có chắc rằng họ đang lớn tới sự nó được được cô sinh thật sự à chắc chị à sinh area sangara sino tak tani ta iba jaga laba sismer taru sunwa asunok ya me longjimer asun lima sushe asun area sushe asunok longjimer inyakra ajang tau lerli da siba ujang ka sha yang je kewatmer karamlar
Temashi kiboba kam sangram nenam tenang sang agatsu kadang tamsa asar nenam tenang sang agatsu kadang ti taulake matata dan iba no to lukne ayong zakpa ama yimtino the portum asar sambong ta chode mo asba so she kiboba nenang kadang color ne asar tenang sang aja da shin nani ba so she is sunum dang tenang sang aja sara sara teri namolong sang
Kami along with Sir Tongpang Ozükum, Honorable Advisor, Department of Water Resources, Government of Nagaland. Ase arvi tagi ekta duita kota amian hutilubo.
Sir, you have just attained the office of the Department of Water Resources. We understand it's very new for you, but then, sir, we are facing a lot of water shortage in the state, and especially a place like Dimapur, the commercial hub. How do you expect to go forward with this, and in terms of shortage and the scarcity of water?
Actually, it is a vast subject, and it is not only the Department of Water Resources that deals with water. It is the BHA who deals with for the urban and local also.
Okay.
We have soil and water conservation.
Right.
We have other departments who have been dealing with water-related, centrally sponsored schemes and projects. But since the Water Resource Department, we are the assigned nodal department for the water resources in the state, it becomes the responsibility of the department, for the conservation of water, for proper management of water, and also, the groundwater recharge, the extraction of groundwaters, and the judicious use of water in all forms. So that becomes the responsibility of the department. So keeping in mind those responsibilities, our department, we have come out with a roadmap for the water resources, both short-term policies and long-term strategies for use of water. So that was in 2020. So as and when we implement those roadmap, I believe people will become more conscious. And for the successful implementation of this roadmap, this vision document, it is not only the department, related departments, but the stakeholders. There are certain departments, and the water users like you and me, the farmers, we have to strictly follow the guidelines. Then only this vision document, this program will be successfully implemented in our state.
Sir, in that regard, Abuni Bura, sir, national water projects kan kumba nutun Abuni laga leadership te ani bole bhabana asena nai sir.
See, this is a very technical department. We have few schemes, central schemes, and as of now in Nagaland, we are implementing the surface minor irrigation schemes. So yearly, continuously, it's been implemented, but there are certain schemes which we are unable to implement in our state. So they have their own guidelines, and they strictly follow these guidelines, for which a state like Nagaland and other smaller states in the northeast as well as in the other parts of the country, we don't qualify because of the strict guidelines. So, and there are also certain projects where the funding pattern is 50-50. In some there is 60-40, which is not at all possible for a state like us. So those schemes, with the help of the Honorable Chief Minister, we will try to explore, and then we will try to knock the ministry, and if certain relaxation can be given to us, I think those unimplemented projects can be, as a pilot project, that can be done in Nagaland also.
Sir, this time during the G20 summit, was there any funding opportunities that came for the Department of Water Resources?
No, it was specifically for the tourism and agri and allied sector, so we did not get any offer during the G20 summit.
Sir, recently the Minister Timjonim Nalongbra Kushigi reservation in ULP and NSSP cut-off needs revision. So itulaga opori sir, apuni as a young leader and we being a former student president. So, apunila opinion bi ke ase sir?
See, as far as NSSP is concerned, the objective of the government is very clear. We want to maintain meritocracy. So with that objective, we have come up with this NSSP. Of course, it was the demand of the Federation also, Naga Students Federation, but even the Honorable Chief Minister in the last term, he was also quite convinced and quite determined to implement this Nagaland Staff Selection Board. So with all good intention, the cabinet has approved, and now we are about to implement. I have also had some personal discussion with the NSF leaders. I have also requested them allow this exam to continue, and if there's any loopholes detected in the exam, then there we can do the corrections or we can review the guidelines. But I believe they also agree, and due to certain apprehension, we cannot stop the viva voce interview. So I believe good sense will prevail. Yes, we appreciate the stand of the Federation, because maybe in the past other exams, because of that they are having apprehensions. Because of that reason, they want to make it sure that this NSSP is conducted fairly. So with that sole intention only, they are coming up with this demand. So I believe their demands will be addressed, but I also request them. People are thirsty. The aspirants, they are thirsty to appear exams. They are thirsty for government jobs. So without discouraging them, the aspirants, I think this exam should be allowed to continue. And if there's any loopholes, before the next exam is conducted, I think that can be addressed. That's what I feel.
So finally, from our side, the question about the ULB elections and the government going against the Supreme Court order. What is your stand on that? What is your take on that? And what do you think that our Chief Minister will be, what is his next step going to be?
Actually, we are not going against anybody. Actually, it is a constitutionally based directive to conduct ULB election. But since it somehow, infringes the the provision of the constitution given to the Naga people, the stakeholders, as we all know, they are protesting. They are not happy. They want certain changes to be made. So in line with that, on 28 March, the Nagaland Legislative Assembly, we have resolved to repeal the act. So in line with that, I think in the right time, government will frame another ULB act. That's what I feel. Otherwise, we're not going against anybody. We are just trying to maintain and protect our rights.
So, sir, last question ekta. So, itu par sir 14 House members kando itu naka into political issues de kiman serious ase sir. Aru itu negina. What are the steps taken by the government in regard with these talks?
See, the elected members, though we represent the people, we are not a part of the negotiating team. We act as the facilitators. So every now and then, we say that Naga political issue is the biggest issue for the Naga people. So I believe, led by the Honorable Chief Minister and all the elected members, even for us, though it is a new house, this issue is the most important issue for all of us. And as a facilitator, I think we will continue to bridge the gap between the government of India and the Naga political groups.
Sir, Naga youths kange educated unemployed problem bishi ase. Sir, Naga youths kange apuni ekta any message ekta ki diwole ase sir.
So I don't have a particular message to give. Yes, and unemployment is the biggest problem, and the only solution is to create job and appoint them. That is the only solution. But at this juncture, it is very difficult. I was just sharing in the program also. We are trying to phase down the employment to government jobs, because it is eating up 65% of the developmental funds. And we are using only 35% of the developmental funds for the developmental activities in Nagaland. So to create job for all the uneducated people will be a difficult task. It is my personal feeling that in order to solve this problem or to start to resolve this unemployment problem, first of all, Nagaland should become investment friendly. We should create that atmosphere, environment. And I believe our Naga youths, I can proudly say that we are second to none, our educated youths. So we should also try to venture out. Because of the lack of opportunities here in Nagaland, I think we should also try to venture out. In the meantime, government should also try to open more, industries, factories, and make our Nagaland investment-friendly environment. Then only, I think this unemployment problem can be solved.
The viewers, abang dengan tiki paishe Thanksgiving program of Tongpang Ozükum, Honorable Advisor, Department of Water Resources, Government of Nagaland, tala program, aru tala speech de tala constituency 14 Angetyongpang la constituency citizen Dimapur de takagan bra acknowledge kura kota kura abang dengan tiki paishe, aru tala speech de Tongpang Ozükum bra ko do. The Honorable Chief Minister ba loigina constituency manukan sub individually aru group kan bra tai ki tu ulai dia support kura karni tai acknowledge kurise, aru tai as a leader itu advisor korina itu department to thurina jaramde collectively सबके हाथ मिलाइकिना काम गरिना itu department laga related state karne aro public karne काम करबले encourage करिसे aro itu नेकिना ताकि हामी global window ra khota koram de tai kwado कि scarcity of water Nagaland Pradesh te pishi chuliase itu la opor de hota hoti koram de tai bra kushi कि department bra 2020 de khota korigina chuliase aro itu nekina takan road map bunai kina takan sketch out kuri ase ulibi implement koribole rukhi kina ase guna ami kan jankari paise aro central schemes to limited ahe to itu kan laga opor de central schemes junto applicable ase itu anibo ulibi to pani laga related to water resource department ekla nohe not all departments alak alak pishi ase itu kan logoti mili kina kam korula koise aro itu nohe kina recently ULP cancel kura laga opor de hota hoti kura damde tai ko do government bra itu Municipal Act 2001 repeal kura do itu Naga society laga customary laga rights te itu 371 article 371A to infringe hoba takan pilaise ulibi takan itu mortalities nutun bonai kina itu juntu society karone aro Nagaland Pradesh te itu effect no itu wala to bonai kina mortalities to ani kina implement korobul laga itu bi wada kurise aro itu ni na NSSP laga charcha kundu tangori te chuli ase tai bra ko do Naga Student Federation bra juntu mang mangi ase itu bi thiki ase ulibi tai appeal kurise ki itia exam chuli buli la taka do chuli buli dibi appeal korobu dibi ulibi tadi loopholes kan kunba phaisi gule kaldi khan kunba dikhishi gule government by to saikina rectify korbo aro next phase of examination ita kan itu to sai sabu kuna ta appeal kora bi dikhi paise to viewers kan itia garne de mani for more updates keep watching Global Window moi assistant mayor muila video journalist Aziz Zuchan reporting from Cornerstone Higher Secondary School Dimapur.